Montreal Canadiens season gets underway tonight. They only missed the playoffs by a couple of points last season, and when you look at why, you point to the power play, which was near the bottom of the league. And overtime, they weren't very good either. But we bring in Craig Button, and we'll start with the power play, an area Montreal obviously needs to be better in. And before we get to you, Craig, I want to show the people at home the areas that Montreal really struggled in with the man advantage. You look at getting into the zone. Well, they dumped the puck in a lot. Not the best way to do that on the power play. They did not get pucks to the middle of the ice where you produce high danger shots, which they also did not do at a high rate. And they missed the net more than any team in the NHL. These are not hallmarks of good power play teams, Craig. But when you look at what the Habs have been doing in the preseason so far, numbers are a little bit better. I know it's just the preseason, but do you see room for optimism that this could be much better this season?
Well, you just point out areas that speak to the scheme they were using, and the scheme clearly wasn't very successful in any way, shape, or form. And you can point to that lack of success on the power play as a real contributor of why they missed the playoffs. But so you're now working on a scheme, which is the first steps towards improving something that was abysmal. The other thing about the Montreal Canadiens was that 5-on-5, they were a very good team. They attacked in the middle of the ice. They were really quick in attacking, and they generated lots of good scoring chances inside the dots. And it seemed that when they got on the power play, it was pedestrian, it was slow, and as you point out, it wasn't getting the puck into the high danger areas and not hitting the net. And then, as you touched on at the outset, the overtime record. I mean, that's another area where the Montreal Canadiens weren't very good. And the fact that they played so quick, so effectively at 5-on-5, a very good team in the National Hockey League, if they can improve those areas going into this season, they won't fall short of the playoffs.
Yeah, I like the addition of Jordan Wheel. It looks like they're going to have him on the right side on the boards. I think he's a really good facilitator of the puck, and they can work it low with Deneau and Gallagher. More options, always better on the power play, right?
Absolutely. But again, scheme. So how do you present different looks? How do you have an end in mind? And if that end in mind isn't hitting the net, being quick with the puck movement, and getting into those high danger areas, guess what? They're not going to improve.
Well, we'll see what they can do in the opener of their season tonight against the Carolina Hurricanes.